Hey y'all, it's Friday. Oh my god, I didn't think it'd ever get here. Not that it really matters, right? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Two days in a row. It looks like comments are working. So exciting. Good morning, good morning. So, somebody gifted me the mystery box from Unique in the Creek. So I am gonna do a rail using the new rectangle boards from Unique in the Creek. I will put my link in the comments. So if you need to order boards, if you click on my link, it'll take you directly to Unique in the Creek, and in the discount bar, put 5 off boards, and you'll save 5% off your boards. Okay. So let me do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. And then, let me see. All right. So I just posted my link, but that will save you 5% off your board purchase. But before we get into it, you know it's Friday, so everybody stand up, get off the couch, get out of the chair, get out of the bed. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. Give a little shake. The pumpkin wreath this week. Did I make a pumpkin wreath? Was I supposed to do a pumpkin wreath? You'll have to remind me. I have no idea. All right, so what I did right here in the middle is I literally just zip tied these boards together to make one long board. Now I will be giving this away, so all you have to do is comment so that I can use the comment picker to pick a winner. And I just ask that you share, but you at least have to comment, okay? So we are going to use the rail boards. Now, this stuff came from all except this ribbon. This ribbon did not come in the mystery box, but the rails came in the mystery box, the zip ties, this amazing sign, this mesh, and the ribbon. Now other stuff came in the box as well. So there was another flower board, 2 more rolls of mesh, another sign, a flower board, the kids bow maker, and I know I'm forgetting something else, but look, that mystery box was amazing. So if Unique in the Creek offers them again, y'all make sure you get in on that, because it's an awesome box. But I am going to throw in this fall ribbon because I think it goes perfectly with that sign. The pumpkin on the dollar. Oh, I forgot all about that, y'all. I will get it done. I have not done that yet. I apologize. I did tell y'all I was going to do that. That's why I need a secretary. My secretary didn't remind me. She's failing on her duties. Let me bring you down. So, this is how I set up the board. So I'm starting at the end and then doing every other all the way across. And then I'm thinking, now I came up with, where'd it go? I don't know where it went. But then I decided, oh, it's right here. So this is just a Dollar Tree disc that I thought we could put our sign right there in the middle. And then take a zip tie. Now I put holes in here to go right through. That fell right through. Let me take this off. So just like that. And then I thought, and if you wanted to put just a little bit of glue in that slit, you could. But then I thought you'd run that zip tie right through that hole in the sign. Zip tie it up. Good morning. Get that tight so it gives it some stability, and then put it right in the middle so that our sign is standing straight up. Or you can do it as a swag and put your sign in it like that. But I wanted to kind of do something like this, and then I put 2 holes on each side so that I can attach this to the board. Okay, but because I'm giving it away, I am not going to, I'll attach it for show purposes, but when I ship it to the lucky winner, I will unattach this, and I will take these sections apart. I will send you with more zip ties so that all you'll have to do is attach your 2 boards back together, and then you'll have your swag or your rail. Okay, so that's an option if you want your sign to stand up on your swag. Did that make sense? And then you can just slice off whatever's left if there's any that is showing. Okay, isn't that an awesome tip? And then you can also put a little bit of glue down in that slit and give your sign some extra security. Okay, but let's get that out of the way for now, and let's start building our base. So this mesh came with, is that oh, it is. This mesh came in the mystery box. So this is a 20-inch piece. So I cut 8 20-inch pieces, and then 16. Did I bring them all in here? I may have forgotten the other 2. And then 16. So we're going to put a cruffle, and then either 1 or 2. I'm thinking maybe just 1 will work. And these are just rolls, but I will show you how I did that. So let's take our, oh, I did put them, I did bring them. So let's get our ruffle, or cruffle. So 20-inch piece. And to make them all relatively uniform, I took my roller. It is Friday. And I'm just putting that right in there, rolling it on itself once. Pull the board, scrunch. And do the same thing on the other side. Scrunch, 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring them together. That way it just looks like your rolls are kind of uniform. Okay. I know, I love this mesh. And then you could either put it in like that, or you can put it in upside down, however you want to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and put mine just like that. Actually, let's do our roll, because I'm going to put a roll on top. Okay, so just roll it, pinch it, and then we'll put all this in there together. Just like that. Okay. So let's keep going. And I'm thinking one roll is going to be enough. I did cut enough for 2 rolls in each one, but I think one is going to be plenty without wasting just a bunch of mesh, because we still have, I am adding some pumpkins. Because one of the pumpkins had a leopard print in there. So I'm going to be adding those. Those were not in the mystery box either. Now, if you don't want it as long, then don't start your cruffles on the very outside one. Bring it in. I was just looking to make sure that cut edge is down. Yeah, those pumpkins came from Hobby Lobby last year. Let me cut these off as we go. Okay, I don't know where my zip tie gun went, but that's all right. These nippers come in your mystery box as well. If I win, I will give it to you. I don't decorate for fall. I just go straight to Halloween and then on to Christmas. Okay, so I'm not putting anything here, but I'm going to put one. Actually, I'm not. Hold on, I got to remember my thought process. Let's go ahead and start here. Okay, we're going to go there. I know, in this mess. My table's a mess, but this mesh is awesome. Maybe this weekend. Who am I kidding? That's not going to happen. Uh-huh.
Okay, never mind. On this side.
Oh, okay. You can throw it away. I don't need it.
Okay.
Thank you. So my cruffles are 20 inches. Who am I kidding? Exactly. You don't put a curl on the one on either end? I did put a curl on both of them. Don't make me go back and think. I put a curl on each of them. And you don't even have to put them that close. I could put it here if I wanted to save on the mesh, okay? All right, let me see. If I put that there. I'm trying to see how big this mesh is going to be in conjunction with our sign. So let me play. This is the first time I've done the rail like this. So I have to, let me play, y'all. So if I put that there, and then this will go right there. That may work. Let's do that. I'll turn it over in just a minute and I'll show you what I'm doing. Because I don't want my mesh to just look like a blob of mesh like that. Okay? I want it open. I want it seen. So if I do that, and then we can tuck the styrofoam right in to that curl. There we go. All right, that's what I wanted. So let's do this one. So I'll show you the cruffle. So 20 inch. I'm going to take my roller just for continuity so that all the curls pretty much look the same. Roll it over on itself once. Scrunch. Flip. Roll. Scrunch and pinch. Just like that. Okay, so let me get a curl. And we're going to go on this side. going to put these two down. Let's see how this fits in there. What do y'all think? Now, if that doesn't work, we can always, hold on. Oh, I like that better. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 more zip ties, and I've already put holes in the styrofoam. And we'll attach it directly to the board. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so we can attach it directly to our board. And hopefully it lines up. I'm going to come off to the side though. Oh, hold on. I put this one in upside down. Gosh darn it. Glad I caught it before I went any further. There we go. To do this so I can show you. Now I'm not going to tighten it yet. But I'm going to zip it so I don't lose it. There we go. All right, now we'll get it in place. There we go. See what I did there? So whoever wins this will undo these 2 zip ties and these 4 zip ties. That's what I'm going to undo to pack it. So if you win this, all you have to do when you get it is do what I just did. I will add more zip ties to the box so that you can reattach these 2 boards and reattach your styrofoam. And then just kind of tuck it up under there. Okay? And I will put some glue back here to further secure it. All right, I'm gonna have to turn it towards me. Let me see. Let me see something. All right, I'm going to put another curl on each side of here to help cover that styrofoam. Sorry, it was getting snagged in the mesh. One more on that side. So this is not a 360 for sure. Okay, so that's what we have. All right, so now we get to have fun with some ribbon. Let me see what I want to do. Just get a nice clean edge. Let me think. I'm thinking we're gonna bridge from there to there. And maybe add a bow on each one of those. Y'all, I can't hardly see comments because when I pin that, it only shows me like one comment at a time. So I'm having a hard time. How long is it? It is about 35 inches. All right, so I'm going to work from the back. Cut these off just so they're out of my way. I'm just thinking out loud here, y'all. No, I'm not having trouble with comments, but it's just because of that pen that's not allowing me to see all the comments. I'm going to unpin it for just a minute. How do you try to win this? All you have to do is comment. I would appreciate it if you shared, but all you have to do is comment. Hold on, I'm going to do a count, y'all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I do it here, then I'm going to bridge it 4. Okay, so I'm going to start it here. And then bridge it 4. 4. So right there is where I'm going to bridge it. So I'm just going to add another zip tie. Right there. Let me see if I like that. Nope, I don't like that. Hold on, let me just, so it's 16, so I need to bridge it 8, which is right here. We'll just make it nice and easy. Okay, so I'm bridging at 1, 2, the third one. The third set of holes is where I'm bridging. Okay. So I'm gonna just cut me 2 pieces. Now this ribbon did not come in the mystery box, just the black and white. All right, let me get my other 2 zip ties in. So I'm going here. And then 3 over, which is here. Good morning. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate it. Okay, so all I'm going to do to start the bridge is just gather my ribbon. And I'm just gonna, this is all I'm doing is just getting a start. So I'm just zip tying it to the board. Okay, see how I did that? Just zip tying it. That's all I'm doing. Oh, let's not talk about last night's wreath critique. Because then we'll have to talk about some creamy bows. Just gonna bring it over, and I probably should have cut those a little bit longer, but we're gonna make it work. Maybe not, we'll see. Where's my, okay, there's my zip tie. Gonna figure out, so we'll do an 8-inch tail. I keep losing my zip tie, so I'm just gonna scrunch it. And we're gonna zip tie it right in there. Yeah, those challenge boxes they are not free shipping. Tail. Oh, awesome, Eileen. As long as you just practice, 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 I promise y'all you will get it. And one day you'll be like, I did it! And you'll do the happy dance, and you'll be like, yes! And I want to say a happy dance just like that. Just gonna cut these at an angle. It's different. Like, I mean, yeah, I could have done what everybody else does with them, but nah, let's do something a little bit different. And you can also bridge two pieces together. I'm just trying to see what I want to do here. think that bridge might be a little too big. That's what's off. So I'm just going to make you learn how to do bows watching Kalia's awesome. Doesn't matter where you learn, just learn and have fun. Do I want a 5-inch? Let me see. Let's just do our 6-inch. So I'm just going to do 2 and 2, I'm thinking. So we'll do 2 at 6 and 2 at 5. Groceries are here. So 2 and 2. Oh, I just yanked that. So this is the ribbon that came in the mystery box. Both, Lynn. My Band-Aid ended up in that. Okay, let's do one more just like that. Let's see how long my tail was. Pigs don't get quite as much food because unfortunately the 2 babies passed while I was away. So we just have Hippie and Neo. So doing 2 and 2. Now you could add all kinds of greenery to this. You could add more pumpkins to this. Totally up to you. We are going to add the just a few of the cheetah pumpkins. Pumpkins. I'm trying to say that right, y'all. Pumpkins. Yes, no more babies. All right, let's get these fluffed out. So not a big full bow, but, and then we're going to put those right in that bridge. Oh, I put it in the wrong one. I was like, why won't it reach? There we go. This big, hold on. You can kind of just curl them around. Other side done. So there's that side. Exactly. Never enough room. This is, it ends up about 35 inches. So how many, when you started watching, was thinking, what in the world is she doing? Do you see my vision now? Do you see it? Sometimes it's hard. Just got to trust the process. And my process is not always easy, maybe not the easiest. What am I trying to say? I guess it's not like what typically most people do. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Y'all are funny. You admitted it though, huh? That's good. Oh, I am to the front. All right, so that's what we have so far. All right, let's see what we want to do with the pumpkins. We'll see. These are like easy to tear off. I think I ended up cutting these off. Gosh darn it. So let's give these a curl and see if we even want to keep them. They do curl pretty easily. That's my ring, sorry. I don't know where my other clippers are. Gosh darn it, that's hard to work with, y'all. And I don't want to use the whole thing. Tear them off. So we're just going to add like a few into the bow. Now this came off. So here's a little trick. All you have to do is zip tie them back together. And these will be easy to glue in. We don't have to worry about zip tying these in. So So I want a few just like coming out of the bow. Guess I'm just going to take them all off. It's going to be easier. These twigs. Wrap that around it. Now here I'm not trying to get matchy-matchy. It doesn't necessarily have to match the other side. See if we can cut this one in half. You like the pumpkins? All right, so we're gonna come down here, kind of stick some right in the front. I may have to put like a bow there. Let me see before I go any further. Just a small bow, like a one loop bow, nothing big. Nothing big. Just do one loop. Yes, I will be able to take it apart because it's zip tied on each side of the board. So once we take these apart and these two off, then that will pop. The sign will pop right off and these will come apart. But I'll go over that once I get done for whoever wins this. But you do have to be present to win. Ha ha. That'll keep you here or it won't. Again, maybe off to the side. Let me see. I can keep it where it's supposed to go. I'm just giving these a small curl. Still want you to be able to see the sign. And then just add a few more of the pumpkins. And I'll add a few more of these twigs. I'll take the twigs off the other one. Oh, is it? All right, y'all, I think we can call this one done. What do you think? Now, I could sit here all day and add and add and add, but I really wanted to try to stay true to the challenge box. So that everything came in the challenge box except this ribbon and the pumpkins. Okay. But I will definitely get the pumpkins and everything glued in. And then whoever wins this, now the pumpkins are going to fall off when I do this, but just know when you get it, they'll be glued in. So if you win this, what I'm going to do is I will unhook these zip ties, this one and this one. This will separate your board, and this will take the sign attached to the styrofoam off. So just be careful. It's tucked up under, okay? But when you get it, when you put it back together, all you have to do is reattach the zip ties and reattach these zip ties. So this is a perfect way for even some of y'all that are making these for yourself to store them. Just do it in a way that you can completely separate the two pieces so that you don't have to store it or try to find a box to fit this in. Okay. So there you go. So who's going to win it? Who's going to win it? Got all these pumpkins everywhere. So you have to make sure that you have commented. There's everything. I had to, let me get my Logitech out of the way since I don't need it. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna have to get, let me pull y'all up on my phone. And I'm going to get out of the live here. Go to comment picker. I'll see that. Sorry, a lot of things you have to do to get these. Okay, so we've got the fall rail. So I'm going to click on that one. Get our comments. All right, all I have to do is hit the start button. Are y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Michaela Bell. Mickey Michaela Bell. You are the winner. Are you here? Are you here? Mickey Michaela Bell. If somebody sees her, let me know. Is she here? Is she here? The lag is horrible, y'all. Oh, she is. Yay. There she is. It is yours. So you just need to make sure, I'm going to take a picture as well. Just please make sure you send me your address and email. That way I can send you the tracking information. All right. The last 2 giveaways have not made it in the mail. I will get those done this weekend. So the unicorn rail and the cross will be shipped out in Monday. So I am doing that this weekend. I am behind, y'all. I am trying my best to catch up. But those will go out. And Michaela, I hope you understood about how you're going to receive it and put it back together. If not, when you send me your email address, let me know. And hopefully I can explain it better. But you just have to clip 6 zip ties, and I will send you more zip ties to reattach it. Okay? All right, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. VIP, Lori is up Sunday, so she will see you then. I may pop in because I had another idea. We shall see. But for the rest of you, I will definitely try to do that pumpkin this weekend. I know I promised y'all, and I totally forgot with everything else. So hopefully I will see y'all this weekend. Have an awesome one. Bye, y'all.